Welcome to Krizcast, Noman Life. Welcome to Krizcast, Noman Life.
Welcome, everybody, to our early ritual. Now it becomes like a ritual to talk to Ritu quite often about the tax system. We are expats, so we navigate through the tax system quite often. Sometimes we have questions, sometimes we have doubts to do. What are the recent updates that we have? So in today's session, we're going to talk to Ritu. If you don't know Ritu, or if you're meeting Ritu for the first time, Ritu is based out in Barcelona. She's a Gestor, and specifically in a beautiful city called Vic, BIC.
Yeah,
And
same.
yeah, and today we're joined by Ivan Font. Ivan is also working closely with Ritu, and we have a nice presentation from Ivan. And we see the presentation first about some new changes in the system that we should be aware, and then slowly we'll take some questions from you. You can use the chat, or you can also use the voice option. You can come up as a video if you'd like to, and we can discuss in detail.
Model 210 is for non-residents. They need to declare all their income that they have generated only in Spain with Model 210. Most of my clients that are highly qualified, so they have just employment income. They do not have investments here. They do not have houses here or anything like that. So they just have an employment income. The deadlines to do the filing, normally it's 20th of January 2026. But in a case, if they have paid more tax, like they are going to get a refund or it's a zero tax, then the deadline, it starts from 1st February until they have 4 years to do it. The only thing that we will need to submit Model 210 is a tax ID and a tax withholding certificate. These are mainly Model 210. I think not a lot of people do it because it's just because if they have stayed less than 183 days and their main income sources is not located in Spain. Okay. The next one, it's Model 100. It's a general tax system regime. It's an annual Spanish personal income tax returns. So all the people who are tax resident in Spain, they have to fill the form 100 if they haven't opted for the Beckham's law. Normally, they have to pay if they have stayed more than 183 days in Spain and their main economic interest is in Spain. So these are the most of the two reasons that a lot of clients have it, because they stayed more than 183 days or they were earning more income in Spain rather than in India or in any other place. So the deadlines, as you already know, a lot of you, it's from April to June. And if you are under general regime, then you have to declare your worldwide income in Spain. So it can be your houses in India, your FDs, or anything like that. You need to declare into Spain when we do the filing. So the filing you can do individual or joint with your wife. And if you earn more than 22,000 euros per year, you are obligated to do the filing. The next model is Model 151. It's for Beckham's law. All the people who opted for the Beckham's law, they have to pay taxes only for Spain's income, employment income. And it's a 20 and houses and everything that they have in Spain. So it's a fixed tax percentage and it's a 24%. The deadline is same like a Model 100 from April to June. It's a flat tax rate, 24%. And we will need their residence card, tax withholding certificate, and other personal details if they have it. And it's not possible to do joint tax filing under Beckham's law. And for Model 720, Ivan will explain to you.
Yes, of course. About Model 720, the foreign asset declaration, it's important to know that it's only an informative declaration, okay? It's not mandatory to pay anything. It's only a reporting. Who must file it? All the Spanish residents. we will have foreign assets exceeding 5,000 of in each category that are bank accounts, investments, or real estate. It has to be, there are some details here. As long as the tax, the conversion of the money have to be the official rate at 31 of December. At the bank account, it counts by the last quarter medium saldo, okay? But in this case, always we recommend to ask for assistance in order to do not do any mistake, okay? The deadlines starts from January, from 21 of March. We need to know the asset locations, the value of that assets at the end of the year, and what is the ownership as long as the presentation is individual and personal, okay? It has to be filed every year. If the value of any of the three categories that I said increases or decreases more than 20,000, yes, there are strict penalties, and as I said at the beginning, this model don't generate any tax. It's only informative. And in gross mode,
Yeah.
that are the key points of that model 720.
If you are under model 100, you are obligated to submit model 720. But if you opted for the Beckham's law, this model doesn't require to be submitted.
That's okay.
Okay, I have a question here. It's only applicable to the model 100, right? Not the model 200 before that. It's not applicable to
Model
H2.
200, no, not for model 210 and also not for the 151.
Okay.
Then at the end of this briefing that we are doing, we want to do some key takeaways that we need important to know. It's important that correct classification of every tax and of residency. The deadlines might vary for every model. It's important to be aware of all of the deadlines, okay? Because the penalties can be high for non-compliance or for every mistake we do. And of course, we recommend professional advice. We recommend our professional advice, of course, but if not, please every time do the ask for a professional to advise.
Yeah, especially if it's your first year in Spain, we really recommend to go with the professionals to do tax filing, because I have seen many people who have skipped, who didn't file the taxes because they were not aware of it, and other ones who filed the wrong model, like they have to submit 151, they submitted model 100, now they are having a huge penalties and a lot of problems, because if you don't know to handle with tax system, you have to be a little bit careful.
Yes, because it's a common case that it's higher the fine you have to pay than the tax you have to pay. It's a common case. Then always a professional is a cheap decision because it avoids you a lot of problems that you may have. Then if there are some questions, we are open to answer them.
Right. Thank you, Ivan. Thank you, Ritu. So if anybody has questions, the floor is open for you. Or you can also put it in the chat if you wish.
I have a question. This is Kunal, and I have recently, not recently, even yesterday only, I have received a notice for income tax. I mean tax, saying that like maybe some tax is pending. But as far as I know, my organization is already filing all those retentions,
No,
and
they
even
are not filing. They are just taking money from your pay slips. But you are obligated to do the tax filing, because your company can't do it. They just can have your employment income information, but they do not have your personal information, like your houses, if you're renting something or not. So in Spain, it's important, if you earn more than 22,000 euros, you need to do the tax filing. And if you didn't opted for the Beckham's law, I think it's your case, then you have to do the model 100, and it will be considered as a late filing now.
okay, and it means apart from whatever the organization has already deducted, whatever is left that I need to pay, isn't it?
Maybe you don't need to pay. Maybe you are getting refund because we are going to add your family when we are going to do like dependents.
Mm-hmm.
And if your wife is working or not working depends on that. We are going to do the joint or individual tax filing. So they are just taking your money according to the percentage that government obligate them to do it. But it doesn't mean that is the final amount that you have to pay.
Okay. Okay. Also, one more query is like the notice which is I have received is saying like 2024, but though we are in 2026, it means 2025 tax is
It is
also
still
something.
pending. Yeah, they are going to send you because they have a 4 years. Like they have 4 years to check and review your tax filings. So even if you get the refunds, like for example, if you got the refunds for 2024, it doesn't mean you have filled correctly the form. Maybe
Mhm.
in future you can get any notice. So
Okay.
mostly with the TCS from Madrid, it is happening a lot because they are doing tax filing by themselves and they are getting refunds because the government paid very earlier because they don't want to pay interests, but they can review your filing after 3 years, after 4 years, because they have
Okay.
time to do it.
Okay. Okay. So this time we'll have a delay fee also, maybe
Yeah,
for
delay
20.
fee and depends. If you were owning money to them, then you have to pay the interest too.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Priyavrat and I have a question. So I came recently on last November.
Mm-hmm.
So I think 210 is applicable to me.
To
Uh,
10. Okay.
yeah. So like you said, we have a deadline till April for that.
No, for 210, if you own the money to the government, then the deadline is already passed. It was 20th of January, like 2 days before. But if you're going to get refund, like if the company deducted less than 24% in your case, you are sorry, more than 24% in your case, and you are going to get a refund, then the timeline starts from 1st February until next 4 years.
And if it is exactly 24%,
Then also from 1st February until 4 years afterward.
okay, okay. And another question, how
Yes.
to apply for the Beckham law? I mean, what
Beckham's
is the
Law.
eligibility and everything?
When was your joining date?
In Spain?
Yeah, joining date, like we were with your first company.
So I came on November
On
uh,
November.
to,
Okay,
to
you still have time because it's within a 6 months. Within the 6 months of joining date.
and I have to do it, or I have to, I mean, ask someone to do it, or how do?
We can help you. Is your package more than 60,000 euros per year?
Yes.
Yeah, it's 60,000 euro per month, per year.
No,
Uh,
sorry, not 60. I thought 50. No, below 60.
okay. And do you live in Madrid or in Barcelona or
In
somewhere
Madrid.
else?
In Madrid.
In Madrid. And do you have dependents here with you?
Yes. My wife.
Okay, then it will be better if you can write me on WhatsApp. Maybe Beckham's Law option is not recommended in your case. It is not profitable.
Okay. Okay. Because anyway, after 6 months, if my salary also get increased, then also I will not be able to take it, right?
Yeah, but your wife is working, not working. Actually, we have to see a lot of things in because pers income tax is very personal, so it can vary
Hmm.
depending on your situation. So it will be better if you can write me on WhatsApp and we can have a discussion later.
Okay, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Thanks.
So,
Thanks.
Priya, thanks for the nice question about Beckham's law. In fact, I will share the details about contact details for Ritu in the end of the session, or also in the group communication. And one information, Ritu, if you'd like to share more about Beckham's law, how
Mm-hmm.
it is like people join with 50K or 55K thinking that they don't want Beckham's law. After a year,
Mm-hmm.
they get an increment or something or a new job, and then they get 60. but they can't go for Becomes
Yeah.
Law. So can you talk
They
about that?
have to, yes, they have to decide within 6 months because it's within 6 months or never. So it's now or never, the situation. Sometimes people join with 50K, but in Spain we don't have such a highly qualified people, and if they normally when they switch the jobs, they get a greater package. So in those times, it is beneficial to be under Beckham's law. So they have to decide if they think they can reach to more in few years, like because Beckham's law is only applicable 5 to 6 years. So they have to decide if they are going to get more package within 1 to 2 years.
For example, in my case, anyway the percentage did I mean the tax percentage 24%,
No,
and
no, they are deducting 24% now because by the rules, if the workers stay less than 183 days in fiscal year, like
Mhm.
in tax year, so they have to deduct 24%.
Okay, but in case of Beckham law also it's 24%. So it's better to
Yeah,
apply, na?
because they consider you as a non-resident for next 6 years, like 5 years plus 1 year, 6 years, more or less.
Okay.
Okay. Ritu, I have another question. So I'm here in Madrid for last 1.5 years, but previously I was in a normal visa with TCS basically. Now,
Mm-hmm.
3 months back, I moved to another company with
Mm-hmm.
HQP visa. So, am I eligible for it? Does it?
No.
No, right?
No, no,
No.
no. No,
Okay.
no, no, not now because you happen to be like you won't be like a tax resident for last 5 years.
Ah, okay, okay,
Okay, so you were already tax resident in Spain now, so now it's not applicable.
okay, okay. Cool, cool.
Okay.
Thanks.
Uh, yeah, hi Ritu. I have one
No,
question.
yeah, sorry. Yeah, please tell me.
No. So, is the Beckham law is beneficial or the parental law with kids? I mean, parental tax with kids is beneficial if we compare both.
Could you please repeat your query?
No. So, is the Beckham law has? I mean, is Beckham law has more beneficial than the parent law with kids? I mean, parent tax with kids, right? So,
General regime. Yeah, as I told you, it's a very income tax is very personal. So I need to see your package. I need to see if your wife is working, not working. How many kids do you have? If you have houses or anything. If you want like a personal for you, but it is beneficial or not, you need to contact me personally so we can analyze your situation.
okay, in my case, like my wife is not working and I have two kids, so and I
Okay,
don't have home here.
and your
I'm living
package
in Barcelona, so I don't have home, and I just moved Barcelona like 10 days ago.
and your package, your annual income.
Annual income, like by gross, it is like nearly 90,000.
Okay, 90,000 euros. So it's beneficial to be under Beckham's law because even with the wife is not working, having a two kids, you will still paying around 28% in
Okay,
Barcelona. So under
okay,
Beckham's law, it's a 24%.
24%. Okay.
Yeah. So in your case, it's beneficial to be under Beckham's law because your package is almost it's high.
Yeah, okay. Understand. Okay, thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you. Yeah.
you're welcome. I think Sanchi asked, can we apply for Beckham's law after 6 months? No, it is not possible. It's 6 months of joining date.
So is it 6 months of the day that you land in Spain or
No,
from the
it's
date?
from the joining date, the day that you have started, like Social Security when they have done the Social Security process.
Okay.
Okay.
That's why Tier 2 is mandatory to submit with the application.
And is there any other law other than the Beckham's law which we can apply here for the tax?
No, just Beckham's law. Then you are in an under general tax regime.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
All right. Any more questions? We have 5 to 10 minutes before we wind up. Somebody has any more questions?
I have one more questions. Like if for the investment, if we will do some investment other than the assets, maybe in the form of share markets, then also the taxes and other things would be applicable in those investments.
You do the investments in Spain or
No,
worldwide?
if I'll have to do, I'm just like gathering the information, then I will
Yeah,
decide.
if you even if you get 1 year of profit, you need to file the taxes for it.
Okay. And if we will buy the US stocks also, then also we need to pay the tax and like the tax are in Spain and as well in US. Both the country will have to pay the tax.
Both. We have a double treaty, like we can get some benefits, like, but in the end, if you have stocks in USA and also you are living in Spain, in end up you are paying a lot of taxes because you are paying taxes there also and here in Spain too. So yeah, you will end up paying more taxes
Loss.
than if you stay in
Okay.
one place. Yeah.
Got it.
We
Got
have
it.
double treaty, but it give you like a 50% of tax that you already paid there.
Okay. Then it's not beneficial in that case, means in short.
Yeah, or do the investments in the country you are living, but if you are
Mm.
living in another way and you have stocks in another,
Mm.
so it's not benefits. Like in the end up you are paying a lot of taxes.
Yeah, got it. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sanchi. That was a very interesting question. And one more question from the chat, Ritu. I think this is the final one. We'll wrap up after this. Adarsh is
Okay.
asking, do the taxes apply for relocation bonus or is it non-resident?
Yes, it is applied because they pay you in not in black, they pay you in payslip. So yes, you need to pay taxes on it.
Nice.
Is black employees applicable technique industry? If you come to Spain with HQP, doesn't matter the industry, but if the company brought you from your home country, then you can opt for Beckham's law. Doesn't mean it's okay the field.
Yeah, the sector doesn't matter. It's only
Sector
the
doesn't matter. Yes,
only
and even
money
if you
matter.
are on nomad visa, then you can also apply for the Beckham's law.
Perfect.
Okay.
All right. With that, we come to the end of today's session. Thank you all for your time.
Thank you so much
Thank
for
you.
joining us.
Bye
Thank
now.
you so much.
Thank
Okay,
you so much, Ritu. Thank you, Chris.
Yeah,
Bye.
thank you,
thanks.
guys.
Welcome to Krizcast Nomad Life. Welcome to Krizcast Nomad Life.